Hello everybody, Ghost of August here and welcome to my channel. Today I am playing Quarantine Zone, the demo. Now, I have played this a little bit just to see what it was like, and I've also seen it all over TikTok and I was kind of curious, so I downloaded the free one that is on Steam at the moment, with everybody having access to it. So, Quarantine Zone is a zombie game that I'm quite interested in. And we'll see.
Finally awake, Commander. Thought you were dreaming of a vacation on some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality. We're almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us.
Okay.
Alright, get ready. You're dropping in 20. And Commander, watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you've got to worry about.
Noted. Now, I am really terrible at picking up details, so God knows I am gonna mess this. So, just full disclosure, I don't believe you can use a controller with it. While it has partial controller support, it doesn't have full controller support. So, yeah. I am using keyboard and mouse. I'm not good with using keyboard and mouse. I haven't really used it before, so... Oh!
Of course there are. Just look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
Here are all the known symptoms and the probability of infection. Mark the detected symptoms to decide where to allocate the survivor. Be careful, as there may be multiple symptoms. Survivors can try to hide them, but later you'll have more tools to detect them more easily. So we can see that he has red skin. Excuse me, I do apologise. It is to do with the pollen in this area. So, after you've identified and marked all symptoms, you must decide on the survivor's allocation. Send those to quarantine whose symptoms do not clearly indicate whether they are infected or not. You can examine them later, again in the following days. For elimination, for those who are sure are infected, survivor blocks. For those whose symptoms did not raise suspicion, they will be evacuated from there and you will receive the corresponding reward. And there's another area that's inaccessible in demo, so I cannot tell you where it is. But yeah, we shall send him to quarantine apparently, but you know. Oh! I mean, I've got to take his word for it, except for that nasty bruise. Darn. So he's got one heck of a nasty bruise. Bruises are not a sign of infection though, so we can just tell him to go on through.
Oh God, I made it! And wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses,
by a dog, not a zombie.
You were bitten by a dog, not a zombie. You've got a clear bite mark right there, sir. Even my eyes can see it. You've got two. You've got one on your hand as well. Yeah. And you have also got skin cuts, which aren't necessarily a sign of infection, but those bites are. So I'm very sorry, sir, but
So where am I going now?
you're going to a better place, sir. I'm very sorry.
Alright, that's it for today. Hit the bunks. We've got another long day tomorrow.
Was alright? Yes, I was right. For killing an infected, I get $900. So we've got base maintenance and quarantine maintenance and just general upkeep, which is fine. So far so good.
Check out everyone in quarantine.
So let's go into whoops. Going the wrong way. That's a great start. Ah! I'm running into things. Let's check out everyone in quarantine. So
quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
re-examine the survivors you have sent to quarantine. Those whose symptoms have disappeared can be sent to the block. If the survivor was infected and you leave them in quarantine for 2 days, they will turn into a zombie and kill everyone else in the cell. Cleansing kills everyone in quarantine.
Great. He is still alive. Go over to him and call him
Whoops.
in. He doesn't show that previous symptom anymore. So he can be moved
Okay,
to the
he doesn't
pod.
show that previous symptom, but he does show herpes, I think, or maybe skin rash. I'm not sure, but they're telling me to move him into the survivor block, so
Tools help you spot symptoms faster. Grab the scanner.
let's grab the scanner. Awesome. You can also listen to them as well. If they say, "Oh, I was bitten by anything," don't believe them. That's what I found. Use the scanner to detect external symptoms under clothing. Combine with the UV flashlight, FF, to detect hidden symptoms that are not visible to the naked eye.
Now,
Okay.
call in the next one.
So,
Use the new tool on him.
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
that's... It looks like bruising. I could be wrong. It looks like bruising, so... Whoops, I'm going to mark it as bruising. We have bandages on his feet for a second, then I was about to say, sir, are you okay? So he's got another bruise there, he's got some cuts. So we've got to mark the cuts down. And then UV light, just to make sure. That isn't a bite. I'm just being thorough, they can wait. Is it just me, or has he got something there? Looks like it's bruising. I'm not certain, so I'm going to send him to quarantine.
You mean just be cautious?
Stay calm and
Just simply because if I'm not sure, I would rather...
Bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
hats, glasses,
Yeah, okay, so you were bitten by a dog, not a zombie. Eyes are a little yellow, but that's apparently nothing to worry about. Yeah. You have got to go to liquidation.
Another checkpoint.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Move it.
Okay, so first things first, I can see...
My kids just made it through yesterday. I just need to join them.
I can see bruising. And obviously the blood around her mouth, but that could be anything. So that's marked bruising, and then that's marked blood, mouth blood. Let's remove her hat. Yeah, she should have removed that anyway. And let's take a quick look. Oh, oh. Oh, she's got more bruising in the back by the look of it. Again, I'm gonna say quarantine just to be on the safe side.
I'll do anything.
Don't make me wait.
Just test me again. What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
So she's very pale. That's what I have noticed. So pale skin. Pale skin is a sign of low melanin levels on the skin and sign of decreased blood levels in the body. The latter can be caused by general exhaustion or multiple viral neoplasms. Okay, well that's very good to be fair, just be her skin tone. That's worrying. That is definitely the process. So that's worrying as hell. I don't like that. Let's have a look at everything, including her face, just in case. Because I found a zombie bite mark at one point on somebody's face. So, huh. Yeah. Doesn't look like she's got any other signs, but I don't think I'm going to take the risk. I think go for liquidation.
Just tell me what's happening.
I genuinely think it's probably best to go for liquidation in this case.
You are in a
Yeah.
quarantine zone.
So she was infected. So yeah, she was infected. She would have infected others, and therefore we can't let her, unfortunately, live. So sad, but just, you know.
Everyone you've checked and let through is staying in the block.
So
And until the evacuation happens, you need to keep an eye on them. Make sure there's enough food and space. Let's focus on the base today.
here you can track the number of survivors, their condition, whether they're healthy or sick, quantity of required and available resources per day, the statuses, and the level of current buildings. You can also upgrade them and build new ones. Ensure that the block has plenty of spaces for food for the number of survivors housed there, otherwise the healthy may begin to fall ill the next day and the sick may die. Which obviously we don't want. So, tents and dining halls, the number of places in all tents. It is displayed in red if the total number of places in all tents, all types, is less than the number of survivors in the block. Okay. Survivors are housed in tents. Ensure that the total number of places in the tents is sufficient for everyone. If necessary, upgrade the current tents and build new ones. In the dining halls, survivors are fed daily. Ensure that there are enough places and food for the day. 1 serving of food is required per survivor. The food must be brought in from the warehouse. Fair enough. Generators. The amount of buildings in the block, the amount of energy that a generator can produce, and the amount of fuel in the generator. Generators supply energy to your buildings. To produce 1 unit of energy, a generator requires 1 unit of fuel. Fuel must be brought in from the warehouse. If there are more buildings than generator can supply energy for, only those buildings will have sufficient energy. Only the buildings that have sufficient energy will operate. If the generator does not have enough fuel, all buildings may stop working. Okay, well,
As
that
you
would be
can
good.
see, there's no food or fuel for today. Buy supplies and fuel for everyone in the block. Great. Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block. Head over to the warehouse.
Shall we upgrade that too? So we can house more survivors. I think that would be a good idea. Now you're about to see how bad my
Load the supplies
is.
and fuel onto the cart.
How bad my driving skills are. It is legendary that my driving skills are awful in games. I can't drive in real life, so I can't really comment there. But yeah, let's just say 9 times out of 10 I've crashed into something. Oh my god, it's a miracle I've not crashed into anything yet.
The supplies go to
I
the
spoke
dining
too soon.
You
Oh
go to the
no.
generator.
Okay, so whoops. Let's do this. Generator needs fuel. Oh, whoops, that's food.
Any attempts to leave the zone without authorization will result in immediate consequences.
What, like, liquidation consequences? Is that the kind of consequences we're going for here? Because that's a bit... well, it's understandable. I mean, you're in a zombie apocalypse, but still, darn, imagine. You want to go see Grandma, and it's like, you went and saw Grandma. To be fair, if I went and saw Grandma and Grandma was unaffected, I'd be a bit suspicious. Okay, more than a bit suspicious. So, let's place some food there as well. So now we've got that done. I do like this. It's a sort of like tutorial.
Go get some sleep. We're not checking any new survivors.
Oh, but I
today.
just woke up though. God damn it.
Warning.
Uh-oh.
Zombie attack.
I am not very good with the drone at all. So, yay. We will get this. Maybe. Yeah, so you can also not go too far. Otherwise you lose signal. From what I know, you can also not go too low either, otherwise again... Oh, I left one. Otherwise, you know, you also lose signal. I believe the zombies attack your drone.
According to our data, survivors have developed new
Oops,
breathing
am I
related
going
systems.
the wrong way? I am.
Check them. Use
I just went the wrong way around this scenic
from
route.
the table.
So, let's go and get stethoscope beforehand. I am gonna...
Identification verified.
Oh,
Quarantine status unstable. Incident detected.
oh dear. Well, that's awkward.
Next survivor.
I was right, one of them is a zombie.
I bit my lip. That's it. Look, see? It's not serious.
Mm-hmm. You're very pale, discharge, and you're coughing. Whoops. Okay. So, not infected lungs are clear, breathing is healthy. Infected lungs show spots, breathing is infected. Use stethoscope to identify infected breathing, locate possible infection spots, and listen to the survivor's breathing, comparing it to the breathing examples in the system map. Breathing in spots can be healthy, sick, or infected. Any indirect sign of infected breathing can be coughing or a high rate amplitude on the stethoscope. I mean, I can definitely see signs of zombieism right there. He's got a cough, like I said about discharge, and he's very pale. Personally, I would say he's most likely infected. And I shouldn't have taken the chance earlier. I should have just obliterated the person. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I'm gonna be...
Anything. Just test me again.
I'm gonna assume that he's ill, but... Okay.
Don't need to check me. Just look in my eyes. I'm fine.
You're coughing, sir. So it's another one who's coughing. That's not good. I think he's a zombie. He's going to become a zombie. In which case, this just, you know, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's sad for any survivor. Okay, so he's also got some...
Quarantine zone.
So he's also got some cuts. I can't do indicators yet,
Outer clothing.
but he's got some skin cuts. That's worrying me. I'm sorry, sir. I can't take the chance.
I trust you guys, but this feels wrong.
Take off these glasses.
Let's play God again. See who you ruin this
Oh, he wasn't infected. Well, that's awkward. Oh well. She might just be naturally pale, but I'm not convinced. I don't know. We're in quarantine.
I feel fine.
Make me wait.
Please, don't do this.
Please, just check. You'll see I'm fine.
So he's got skin blotches, but I'm pretty sure that's normal. I think it could be skin rash, but I could just be wrong. But I'm not convinced. Oh, and he's got cuts. Oops. So he's also got skin cuts. He's got quite a few skin cuts. See if there's anything that comes up under fluorescent light. Some more skin cuts come up under fluorescent light, but that could be anything. I'm sorry, sir. At least you'll have,
I'm not sick, I swear.
you know, at least you'll have friends up in quarantine. So let's check. No more people today. I'm gonna go to that as well. So let's see if we need to replenish anything. I'm going to assume that we do, simply because it's good to anyway. Keep, you know, keep things topped up. Okay, I can't see through his. Honestly, anything that helps me with my driving skills may actually be a good idea. Because they're, let's be honest, a bit awkward. I know it's because I'm not used to doing that, but it's still, yeah. Whoops. Wrong button. It's still a case of, you know, yeah. Also, I do apologize if I move around too much. I do have scoliosis. Please try and be understanding. I know it can be annoying when my VTube, like, moves around as often as it does sometimes. However, I genuinely cannot help the fact that I need to move around a lot. I just realised I just had the UV light on that entire time. That's not good. So let's put all of these in here. All of them. Let's pick them all. And there we go. Got some nice bits of food stored. So, you know, survivors can't even complain going, oh, we need food, because they've got it. They've got food. And now I'm lost. Okay, here we go, to command tent. Let's go to sleep. So our balance is really terrible at the moment. Oh well. Worth it, kind of, because...
Day, and you'll get a reward for the first batch of survivors.
Yeah.
Survivors have developed new symptoms related to their pulse and temperature. To check them, use the thermal pulsometer. Pick it up from the table.
So first things first, I'm gonna do is go to quarantine.
No
I
incidents
was helping
reported.
others out there. Look, no bites.
Okay, so not infected will be normal. Infected would be high temperature or elevated temperature. Use the thermopulsometer to determine the pulse and temperature readings. An indirect sign of high pulse may be hiccups or high temperature sneezing.
The survivor has some luggage. We allowed them to bring their own stuff. But
Right.
now, You need to carefully inspect the luggage
Oops,
for
I've already done that.
weapons, or worse, zombie body parts.
So zombie body parts are a definite no, because they'll infect everybody, I believe. And that's from what I've seen on TikTok. I could be very wrong. Sorry, I've just had to move my seat. The very thing that I mentioned earlier. I think he's fine, to be honest. So he has skin rash and skin cuts, but I can't see either of them. And yeah, he seems to be healing up nicely. So yeah, go to survivor block.
Oh god, I made it!
Okay, he's got a cough, and
That's it. Look, see? It's not serious.
so he had all the symptoms. He's not getting better. And now he's got hiccups. I think he's ill, personally. I think he's zombied. He's got a normal pulse and temperature, but he's now started to get hiccups. I don't want to be wrong,
Is this another checkpoint?
but at the same time, I kind of need to be right.
I don't want to cause any trouble. Just let me through if I'm clear.
Yes, he was infected. So I think it was just her skin tone. I'm very, very bad at seeing certain colours, so or seeing hues of certain colours. It's part of my eye problem, so that could just be it for me. Yeah, send her there, why not?
Identification verified.
So this survivor has bought luggage. So some survivors have brought baggage with them. Inspect it, especially if you hear signals from the metal detector frame. If you see ordinary items in the baggage, the survivor can be let go. Do not confiscate personal items, a penalty will follow. If you see weapons in the baggage, it is contraband and must be confiscated. You'll be rewarded. After confiscation, the survivor can be let go. Don't forget to illuminate items with UV flashlight. They may show signs of infection, in which case that survivor must be eliminated. Elimination is also mandatory if a survivor attempts to smuggle parts of zombie bodies. They are intended to be used as biological weapons, but any contact with them results in 100% infection. So how are we not infected?
You're robbing me! Why?
Because sir, you are
I don't deserve this.
trying to bring in zombie body parts. So you are off to liquidation. Off you
You
go.
guys seem nervous. Is everything okay?
Okay, first things first. Hiccups and
I feel okay. I promise.
sneezing. Get that horrible hat off you. And a cough. He's got a lot of fruit though. Sir, for that much fruit you shouldn't be that ill. The UV light's actually making it harder for me to see. So his pulse. Oh, okay. So indicators. Both of them. I think he's infected.
What do you mean special processing?
I really do.
Don't make me wait.
I could be genuinely wrong, but
It's just allergies.
oh.
I've had them since I was a kid.
You've had, I mean, sneezing, yes, and hiccups she's got as well as discharge.
You are in a quarantine zone.
blood discharge around our mouth.
Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
You know what? I was wrong about the last one. Send them to quarantine.
Can't do this.
I just did.
Please, just check. You'll see I'm fine.
Are you fine, sir? Because you look worried. Should I be worried? I don't think there is ever anything on their feet. I've not seen anything on their feet anyway. On what I watched of like TikTok or something, but like you never know. I'm gonna say he's fine.
Believe it. Thank you.
I'm gonna say he's fine.
Yes, sir.
So we've got enough power, enough food.
As I said this morning, today's evacuation.
Today's evacuation day.
To assign survivors for evacuation.
We can distribute survivors for evacuation, so let's do it. Connecting to the database. How exciting. Okay, so we get to evacuate some survivors. So we've got mostly males. Ivers, unfortunately. Because we don't have trucks for them, so we're just gonna have to... go, unfortunately. We don't have enough women to use the evac slots with, so... we don't have the luxury of choosing that. So, victorious over the dead people. I mean the zombies. Same thing, really.
Symptoms have appeared, and one of them is aggression.
So
They might attack you.
okay.
Grab the pistol from the table. Also, pick up the syringe analyzer. Our scientists built it, and it accurately detects infection.
Incidents
I
reported.
bit my
But
lip,
it's
that's all.
very expensive,
It's not
and
serious.
there aren't many. So use it wisely.
So, what were her original symptoms? Okay, so it wants me to select the syringe
Start the
analyzer.
inspection.
You know what? Let's use it.
The subject is infected and must be eliminated.
Sorry.
You guys seem nervous. Is everything okay?
Nope, you're infected, love. It is most certainly not okay.
Don't make me wait.
Take off your glasses.
The rules. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't okay.
You got a zombie bite on your face, love.
Wait. Why? Why are they closing the door?
Just in case. Yep, thought so.
Next survivor.
Oh, she's got something metal.
I feel okay. I promise.
Except that has zombie traces on it, so...
Please. Just tell me what's happening.
Next.
Rude!
Please. I've lost too much already. Don't make me turn back now.
So you look shifty as hell. You have a cough and I don't know about your eyes. You definitely have a cough. That's severe bruising, definitely, but that's not... Oh, whoops. Anything really to worry about. He might just be sick. Oh, I'm not going to that extreme. His temperature's normal. Let's just finish the rest of the inspection. Worst case scenario, I'll probably send him to quarantine just to be safe.
Stay calm.
I can't see any bites on him.
For inspection. Remove your outer glasses and gloves.
Quarantine you, just in case.
Please.
Move it.
I was helping others out there. Look, no bites.
Um,
I've lost everything. And now this?
I think I just encountered a bug there. But sure. I mean, she's showing no infection signs. Pulse is normal. Breathing's normal. I go to go to the survivor block, you're fine.
I'm good at this kindness.
Come on.
Okay, first thing that concerns me. Let's have a look.
I bit my lip, that's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
Discharge. Off and... So she's got sick breath and cough. I don't think she's got that bad, but we'll see. Lady, get your hands away from it, thank you. You know what?
You can't do this.
Next survivor.
Please!
Yes I can. It's that all you get.
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
Yeah, that's what a lot of you say, lady. But I can't trust you just off the bat, darling. You kind of need to prove it. Let's not shoot a random survivor. Let's not do that.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay
I can't see anything wrong with her.
Prepare your
She has no luggage.
Remove
No.
I'm safe.
Let's see. So they need more food. So let's replenish the food for today. And because I want to allow more survivors in, I'm also going to upgrade it to allow for more food. Simply Is yeah, it'd be easier. I'm also gonna build a generator so I can upgrade this. So we don't have enough. Oh, whoops. We don't have enough food yet. And I just run right into it. So let's just get them some food. Because if they're anything like me, they're not like, they're, you know, you're not you when you're hungry. And then tomorrow we'll check the quarantiners. Whoops. Am I ever going to be a keyboard and mouse pro? No, but I can at least pretend to know what I'm doing. And there we go. Let's see how long people have been in quarantine, because I can't remember if I checked it. I'm not going to lie. I'm really terrible at remembering to check quarantine.
Identification verified.
0 days, 0 days. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We haven't like left anybody in quarantine by accident. Like days on end. So we've made $70. Oh no. To be fair, we did a lot of upgrades. So it's kind of understandable that, you know, we have less money than we'd like. So first things first, because I quite like to get into a routine, I am going to check quarantine.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
That's new.
The rules. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't okay.
That's either very severe bruising, or it's... I'm not convinced.
The subject is not infected.
Okay, so the subject is not infected.
I won't forget this kindness.
I mean, I think the subject is infected, but...
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
That cough lady? I'm not convinced that you're healthy. Let's have a look.
The subject is infected and must be eliminated.
Sorry, love.
So where am I going now?
In case she attacks me. She may do. Nope, she didn't attack me.
Next.
It's just allergies. I've had them since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Very red eyes, lady. Very red. I'm not convinced that you're just suffering from allergies. Rash skin. So far, I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, I'm gonna say infection.
What do you mean, special processing?
Don't make me wait.
Okay, straight off the...
I
Oh,
bit my lip. That's it. Look, see? It's not serious.
she wasn't infected. Oh well. Oh, no, not nosebleed. I've seen any survivor with a nosebleed, actually. Can I think of it? I could have done other checks on her, but I was convinced. Temperature's normal. Although that looks like either very severe bruising or necrosis.
You are in a quarantine zone.
And I'm not sure which.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
So I think that's just very severe. bruising. I don't think that is necrosis. It's very severe and he's got a lot of it, but to be fair, if you're fighting for your life, it's fair enough. But I'm not convinced, so I'm going to send him to quarantine just in case. Okay, first things first, I noticed he has a cough. Excuse me. And he also has discharge. He has mouth blood. Which could be nothing, but it could be something. And also another thing. Oh no, never mind. What is that, I wonder? Is that just like aged skin? It's probably just aged skin. I can't kill a survivor simply for aged skin. That would not be right, but... quarantine for you.
Get some there, please.
Well, you're only going to quarantine.
Go ahead, play God again. Let's see who you ruin this time.
Sir, are you feeling okay? That is definitely pale skin. So yeah, the woman before was just, like, I think it was just her skin. Definitely pale skin. And those are very red eyes. Pulse is elevated. I'm gonna say...
I'm still fine, right? Right?
Yep, you're still fine, sir.
Next survivor.
If you find something, just lie, okay? I can't go back.
Did he just say if you find something, lie? No.
Move it.
What you got in there? You're not keeping that.
I'm just tired, not sick.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
You're just tired, not sick. I know you're infected. I just want to see if you've got any other symptoms. How do I know she's infected? UV light and zombie virus. Bye, lady. So, I'm going to replenish everything simply so we've got enough. So we do, we do need food today. Never mind, we need food. So it's a good thing to replenish anyway, because we need food. And you know what they say, you can't go hungry during a zombie apocalypse. Really? My driving was improving. I mean, not anymore, but it's okay. It's somewhat improving, I guess. Don't know what I just did there. Let's get some more food in, just so that the survivors are, you know, staying fit and healthy. Don't want, you know, sick survivors. That's fine. That's fine. Right, so let's go to sleep. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened. I think the game just powered down. Odd. That's never happened to me before. I'll see if it's because I lost or something, but I don't know. I could be very wrong. So let's press continue and see what happened. To be fair, it could have been something I pressed. Or not, but I don't know. So generators have got enough fuel, so it's not that. Dining room's got enough food, so it can't be that either. We need a clinic. Uh-oh. I don't know how we can get a clinic then. Unless we buy another generator, we can't get another clinic. Oops. Really? Okay. Well, we only have the money for one anyways, so they're just gonna have to wait. Okay. I may as well just throw it in there. Where? Oh well, there you go. They're just gonna have to live with that for now. If they complain, tough. Oh, I have to check. I have checks to do. Okay. Never mind then. So, may as well check quarantine.
Location verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
So while the tests are expensive, I'm going to test anyway because I'm not sure.
The subject is not infected.
So the subject is not infected, so he can go
Oh
to
God.
survive
I
a
made
lot.
it.
I'm convinced she's infected, but I could be wrong, so I am going to test her.
I bit my lip. That's all.
The
Look,
subject
see?
is infected
not serious.
and must be eliminated.
Sorry, love. Bad luck.
I'm still fine, right? Right?
Just in case she attacks me.
Don't make me wait.
It's just allergies. I've had them since I was a kid.
So he's got conjunctivitis. And he's got skin rash. It might be herpes actually. No, that's skin rash. Ooh, that's quite nasty looking, sir. let's see. I'm not 100% certain about the survivor. So I'm gonna send him to quarantine.
You can't do this. Please.
I mean, I just did, sir.
I bit my lip. That's it. Look. See? It's not serious.
Symptoms. We've got discharge of mouth blood. And I don't know, is that severe bruising or is that necrosis? I'm not actually sure. I quite like that it's hard to tell though. I like that it's not easy to tell. Only thing that concerns me a little bit is the game did crash, but that could just be something and nothing, to be honest. So again, I'm gonna send it to
I'll
quarantine.
do anything. Just test me again.
Come on.
Please. My wife's already inside. She's waiting for me.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm.
I keep forgetting it.
For your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
I keep forgetting I've got other ways of like determining whether they're sick or not. The heart rate's normal. He does have sick breath. So he has a cough and sick breath. And of course some blood discharge. I'm gonna send him to quarantine.
I feel fine. Please don't do this.
If you're fine, sir, then you'll go. So instantly I think she's a zombie. Or at least turning.
Where am I going?
That took too many bullets. Yeah, she was infected.
Next survivor.
What are you doing? Is this
Ooh,
good
you are
medicine?
jaundiced, sir.
Next.
This is bullshit. I'm cleaner than half the people you let through.
No,
I
you're not.
Don't deserve this.
No. You're not cleaner. Definitely a zombie. And yes, I knew that before I shot her. So, we need more food in the dining room. And we need energy and medkits. So let's replenish all of that. Just so we've got enough to last us. Not enough resources for the day, so I don't know. Let's just upgrade that. I'm assuming things went up because the thing went off? No. Okay. I think it was just game glitch. I seem to be getting a couple of them, but it's a demo. I'm not really surprised. Really? 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 the bigger cart then. No. In the words of my grandparents, actually, mend and make do. Oh, whoops. I thought I was driving the cart. Ah! Nope, can't connect that still. Oh well, we're just gonna have to live without it, unfortunately. Maybe not enough resources for the next day. Pretty sure I gave enough resources for the next day. But, sure, you know what? I'll add to it, just in case. Actually, you know what? It's for the next day.
Warning, massive zombie attack.
So let's connect the drone. And no, we've not purchased any upgrades. I've lost this one anyway. But yeah, that was pretty good. Didn't like the fact that it crashed. Do like the fact that you've got to choose things. I must have made a mistake somewhere with the energy consumption, but I don't see how. Maybe you just got to pick and choose whether you can have more survivors or a med base, but that doesn't make any sense to me. But overall, quite a good game. I'm looking forward to the release in September. I really am. I really enjoyed playing this, and yeah, my view is that it is quite a good game, and I look forward to supporting it in September when it's released. I hope that we do get more demo updates. I know we have one today, and yeah, I hope to see where it's going, and you know, where it's going to go, and yeah, where they're going to take it. There are some things that I would like ironed out. Maybe it's just me, you know, not grasping it, which, to be quite honest, I wouldn't be surprised. But, you know, if I'm confused, maybe other people are having the same confusion, so we'll see. But yeah, this has been Ghost of Orchids playing Quarantine Zone. I would definitely give it a solid 8 out of 10. Controls can be a bit janky for somebody who's not used to keyboard or mouse. Other than that, pretty good. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know what you thought of this game. I look forward to hearing from you. Anyway, until then, bye for now. Bye.